Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Webb.
When I first moved to New York a long time ago, and I met my future second ex-husband's friends. I have to work to get that out. I worked so hard to make a good impression. And one by one, I found out later, they came up to me and said things like, you know, when we get to know you, you're not so bad. I really thought I'd made a good impression, and apparently they thought I was conceited and cold and lots of other things. That wasn't what I tried to do. Good communication begins and ends with seeing ourselves as we are seen. There's another statistic recently that 14% of people work with somebody they'd like to smack. That's scary. Hope they're not in this room, right? So, why is attitude so important? Well, you know very well, people learn from being led, not told. Please be careful that our egos don't get in the way when we're trying to teach, train, communicate, help. Egos do get in the way. Sometimes people stand on principle. Let the people think they're right. Let them win. Let's pick our battles. Most of the time, it's not important enough. Yes, you're welcome. Why do people have to prove each and every day, all the time, that they've got the right answers? You know, people have very fragile egos. There's nothing better than letting people feel good about themselves. Letting people feel they're right. Maybe it's the only chance they have. We don't have to prove it every time. Dolly Parton was once asked, do you mind being called a dumb blonde? And she said, you know, you can't have a multi-million-dollar business and be dumb. Then she paused and laughed and said, and I know I'm not blonde. How many of you have all the energy you need? Thank you. Good. At least two. How many of you would like more energy? A show of hands. How many of you don't even have enough energy to raise your hand? Raise your hand. I want you to do the following for me. I want you for 30 seconds only to turn to someone, front, back, left, right, and tell them one thing that I have said that you can use after today.
What is essential after any keynote, any presentation, is that participants can take away valuable information they can utilize immediately. Jennifer teaches them how to act on the information, using it long after the meeting is over.